Thank you, Jeff. And hello, everyone. So, you've built a scalable, trusted, and secure environment, but you're not done yet. Now, it's time to extend that environment and embed Tableau to make it easier for your users to access their data from anywhere. Embedding is going to increase the end user engagement with the Tableau platform you've already built. Jeff and his team, who manage our internal Tableau servers, deliver up to 400,000 views a week. Well, half of those views are for embedded scenarios. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to put analytics in context for your users by embedding and integrating with Tableau APIs. I'll also show you a few tips along the way to automate some tedious tasks. Now, many of us think of embedding in terms of placing a viz on a web page, and Tableau can certainly do that quite easily. You can embed Tableau anywhere: SharePoint sites, wikis, internal and external portals, even in your mobile apps. One obvious place it makes sense to embed Tableau visualizations is your enterprise applications. How many of you here have Salesforce running in your environments? Okay. Well, let me show you how we've embedded Tableau in Salesforce. So this is Tableau embedded in Salesforce, and this could be really any enterprise application. We're using Salesforce for demonstration purposes here. And this integration utilizes the Salesforce Canvas framework, and you can do things like explore your pipeline, or visually and interactively look at your accounts. And let's say a sales rep lands on an account that they're interested in. Well, these embedded dashboards are going to filter to that account. The sales rep doesn't need to go through this lengthy exercise of searching, sorting, and filtering to find the right territory and then to find the right accounts and then build a visualization. These embedded dashboards do it all for the users. And drill down to opportunity is also easy and gives the sales rep a perspective of the opportunity that they're chasing in relation to how it might stack up against other opportunities within the account. Embedding Tableau in Salesforce puts analytics in context for your sales team. It puts it in an environment they're comfortable with. But embedding Tableau in Salesforce is really just one example for how you can put analytics in context for your users. You have countless applications you're managing, like Salesforce. And embedding should bring these applications and experiences together, making it easier for your users to interact with their data in the context of a specific task. For example, our HR team may use an app for a task to do audits of compensation, making sure we're paying fairly. Can we put analytics in context for HR managers? Well, absolutely. In fact, here is a demo app that we built called Purpose HR that would help an HR manager put analytics in context with embedded visualizations. These embedded workbooks were integrated into the Purpose HR app using the Tableau Server Client Library and our JavaScript APIs. And you can see, as I interact with this dashboard, it feels like a natural connection to the rest of the application. Things like branding match, and the HR manager probably doesn't even realize that this is an embedded workbook within the audit application. We've done some customizations like these tabs on the top, and you can take customizations a lot further with your own custom colors, branding, or navigation. The HR manager has the full Tableau experience to interact with this viz and find the right employees for a compensation audit. Embedding helps us see what's in the data when we're in the context of a specific task. But many times we want to take action on the data that we see. In this case, the HR manager wants the analytics discovered in these workbooks to flow seamlessly into the rest of the audit process. To enable this, I've added a function to this workbook called Add User to Audit. This is going to allow the HR manager to build their audit list, connecting the analytics from this workbook to the rest of the audit application. When I select an employee to audit, you can see their name is being added to the list on the upper left side. Now here's something really interesting. This list is being built outside of the Tableau experience. We're using Tableau APIs to access the row-level data to build this list. And with the new Get Data API, you can actually access data for this entire viz if you want it. Now, after accessing the data, I'm putting it into a simple table. It's raw data, again, completely outside of the Tableau experience. And the auditing function will use it for its next steps. And once the audit is complete, I can easily go back to the workbooks and see the results of the audit. In this case, I've added a timestamp for last audit date, which is actually right now. But you can bring back other information or actions you need to take. Using Tableau APIs, we've brought the experiences together and integrated the functionality between these embedded workbooks and the audit process. But there's one consideration you're probably thinking about when you're dealing with HR data, and that's security. When you're dealing with HR data, it had better be secure. And Amanda just spoke a lot about all the different ways we secure data. Well, I'll show you an easy way you can secure your data for embedded applications. Really, what you want is HR managers logging into this application to only see the data they're allowed to see. But first, you need to make sure that HR managers are provisioned correctly in the Tableau server. You already know that it's easy to add a single or a few users to your Tableau server in the Tableau server console. But what if you have hundreds or thousands of Tableau users you need to add to your workbooks or embedded applications? Well, the server client library is going to help you automate this task at scale. Here you see a list of HR managers in the organization and the groups they are part of with associated permissions. And I'm going to use the server client library to upload this list of HR managers to the appropriate groups on Tableau server. And there you have it. In just a few seconds, we've added over 100 HR managers to the appropriate groups on Tableau server. And now if any one of these managers were to log in to the Tableau server or to the Purpose HR application, they would only be shown the data they're allowed to see. What's really cool is you can see how little code I needed to write and maintain to accomplish this task. It's that easy to secure your embedded applications. All the automation and security you have for Tableau server is extended to your embedded apps. This is just scratching the surface for how Tableau APIs enable you to first embed Tableau workbooks and dashboards right where your users want them. Second, seamlessly integrate Tableau into your enterprise applications. And third, automate tedious tasks such as provisioning users into security groups. Everything I'm showing you is possible today. You can enrich applications with embedded and integrated analytics right away. But you know, Tableau Embedded can also be your platform for building completely new applications as well. In fact, one of our partners, Pluto 7, is here at TC launching their embedded application today. You can see how they've integrated Tableau Analytics with supply chain planning as a completely new SaaS hosted offering in the Paxata booth on the show floor. Let me show you a quick demo. Supply chain planning is all about making sure you have the right materials in the right place at the right time. These embedded dashboards provide Pluto 7 customers with easy, visual, interactive experiences to see their supply, demand, inventory, shortages, and other metrics. And if you want to ask questions of your data further, beyond what you see in these dashboards, well, Pluto 7 provides this what-if analysis option that automatically logs users into Tableau server, where they can edit these dashboards further. They can create new scenarios, new forecasts, or simply explore the data further. Pluto 7 uses these embedded analytics to provide their customers with a complete end-to-end platform for managing supply chains. Tableau loves embedding scenarios like these. Embedding puts analytics in context for your users. Embedding makes it easier for your users to access their data from anywhere. And embedding increases the utilization of your Tableau server. We're committed to continually making it easier for you and saving your time. Over the next 12 months, you'll be seeing a lot more from Tableau APIs, helping you build more and more embedded analytic applications. For more information and to go deeper, I encourage you to check out our developers portal at developers.tableau.com. This is where you can get access to all of our APIs, documentation, and samples. I invite you to try Tableau embedding today. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert. The work that has gone into the extensibility and the APIs in Tableau have forced us to rethink the possibilities of the ways in which to deliver content to our end users. Now, we've shown you today how to securely deliver data to your organization, manage your Tableau environment, and just right now, integrate analytics into your enterprise applications. Like I said, this week you'll have a chance to hear from lots of our customers on how they're doing this and they're leading this transition. Last, I'd encourage you to go to our Tableau lab, which is just down the hall, to hear from our developers and share with them your ideas on things we can do to help you further this transition in your organization. And of course, any of us on stage would be happy to answer your questions as well. As you heard from Stephen, leading this transition from answering questions in the organization to empowering data and empowering users with data can be transformative to a business. But let me level with you. What you're being asked to do is difficult. Leading this transition takes some guts. But the scale that this impact can have on your organization and the transformation it can lead to is dramatic. And more importantly, within IT, the way in which we're perceived within our organizations can change in very profound ways. So I'm asking, go back to your organizations and find areas in which you can drive this change within your organization. Because if it's not us leading the transition within our organizations, then who will lead it? Thank you and have a great conference.